as the fallout continues from Draymond Green's indefinite suspension. It stems, of course, from Green's actions on Tuesday night when he hit Sun Center Yusuf Nurkic in the face. The league cited, quote, Green's repeated history of unsportsmanlike acts. He already served a 5-game suspension this season for putting Rudy Gobert in a headlock just a month ago. Our Warriors reporter Kendra Andrews is with the team and joins us now live from L.A. You were at shoot-around today, Kendra. What are the Warriors saying about this suspension for Draymond?
Yeah, Kevin, we spoke with GM Mike Dunleavy Jr. at shoot-around this morning, and just overall, there is a great sense of disappointment that this is happening again. You said just about a month ago he was suspended 5 games for that altercation with Rudy Gobert. Here they are again. The league has made it very clear that Draymond's past transgressions will be applied when deciding these types of punishments, but the Warriors are very, very hopeful that this time there will be a different outcome.
That's part of the dance we got to walk. I think that's part of the things we need to address. He's got to be aware of it, but hopefully we can get him to a point where he's still the same high-energy, competitive guy. And as situations arise, he's got to find a way to regulate that. The reality of the situation is, if you're evaluating Draymond, his ability this year has been great. His availability is not.
No, look, Dunleavy, as he said, his ability has been much greater than his availability this year. Draymond is in his first season of his new 4-year deal, and Dunleavy just recommitted their commitment to Draymond, saying we are committed to him. And he's actually said over the next 15 to 20 games, what Dunleavy is going to be watching closer is the rest of the guys, how they play without Draymond. Based on that, he might decide to make some moves. But again, he kind of emphasized that he's going to be watching the rest of the team more than he's actually going to be watching Draymond. And that just really goes to show the Warriors' commitment to Draymond, despite everything that they've put him through, everything that he's put them through this season.
And one of the big reasons why he's watching this team, Kendra, the Warriors are 10-13, 11th in the West, 2.5 games out of the final play-in spot. Thank you so much, Kendra. Let's take one more look here specifically with Draymond and this history. Receiving his second suspension in as many months, the 6th one of his career, sat out 5 games last month after his altercation with Rudy Gobert. His most famous suspension, the 2016 NBA Finals, which triggered, of course, we all know what happened at the end. LeBron James and the Cavaliers coming back to cap off and win the series after being down 3-1, and it was Cleveland's first NBA title. Much more on this story. Senior NBA insider Adrian Wojnarowski joins us now. Hey, Woj, you broke the story yesterday. Now, specifically, what's next in this process for Draymond Green?
Kevin, I think more than checking off the boxes that Draymond Green needs to show the league to get back on the court, he has got trust he has to rebuild, credibility he has to rebuild within this organization. And listen, when you win 4 championships, that is a lot in the bank for any organization. But going back to the Jordan Poole punch before last season and the suspensions, he's really back to where he was at that time. And that had a massive negative effect on that group last season. And so I think for Draymond Green right now, more than just, showing the league that he's serious about whether it's counseling or whatever he might do here in the next, term, more than whether that gets him back 1 or 2 games sooner. It is his head coach, it is Steph Curry, and it is that organization. But, so much of their investment beyond those 4 championships, 4 years, $100 million on his new deal that kicked in this season after he re-signed as a free agent last summer. But I think for Draymond Green, that's where he's back to now. They have to know they can count on Draymond Green if they're going to try to compete for championships with Steph Curry. And he's got to really start that process over again with this group.
To your point, bringing up the Jordan Poole punch, then they trade Jordan Poole in the offseason. They move on here and then stay committed to Draymond, and he gets the deal. Woj, thank you so much. Let's go to the NFL. Week 15.